Hey there folks, welcome back to our playthrough of Wizardry 7 using the dfortae balance mod. Today we start in the city of Sky. We are currently facing south. So that means, let's explore. One thing you'll see is, oh no, there's invisible walls all over the place. And there's also moths. Because why not? We'll just do the fighty fight and I'll talk. So, first thing here in the city of Sky, apparently the home of the Helizoid legions, based on the encounters we've had previously. We gotta find ourselves what's going on. We do have a Helizoid banner that we had gotten from long ago when we had rescued Jeanette from a battle with some filthy terrain. And so, once we get done being paralyzed here, we will make our way to exploring this city and such. Goodness gracious. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 13 of them, and it took that long. Wow. Kind of a slow round. But I suppose all that spitting and webbing and stuff takes messages. Oh, lame-o. Another paralyzing. I didn't want to have to do this. Nuclear blast. Edith, you unparalyze some folks, please. Fran, you do that too, thanks. We'll leave Connie. Oh, for fuck's sake, Deirdre. You just had to fizzle your spell. And look, now Blythe's paralyzed again. You had one job, Deirdre. One fucking job. Whatever, we're just gonna fight. We fight, then fight, then fight, then fight, then fight. Fight. Oh, look, Deirdre's paralyzed and poisoned. I never would have seen that coming. For those of you folks who somehow stumbled on this video without having watched everything else in the series, we've had a few occasions where Deirdre's been paralyzed and poisoned before. It's kind of a running joke. By which I mean, I keep complaining about it every time it happens. Okay. Stupid fight threw me off my game. Where am I? Alright. An encounter! Oh, hi-oh, noble ones! Welcome to the city of Sky, in case we didn't know this. May thy days be filled with joy. Really? That's all you're going to tell me? Alright, so we've got all these invisible walls around, but we need to find out where we're going. Approaching the odd construction of floating sky, it finally becomes apparent that the structure is composed of a thick, resilient, transparent material, like glass, though flexible and supple, and yet tough as steel. Hey, sounds like me. flexible and supple, yet tough as steel. And just to be clear here, in case anyone is wondering how the heck I figure out where I'm going, I am using one of the maps on the Crimson Sky website. Okay, clearly I was off one square. Shimmy to the left. Now we should be able to go north. Ha-cha-cha. An encounter. Ohio, noble ones, welcome to the City of Sky. May the days be filled with joy. And thank you, miss, for just telling me what I already knew. Okay, nothing in here. Probably would have been a good place to sleep, but I ain't doing that. We'll sleep when we're put to sleep. Ohio, noble ones, welcome to the City of Sky. May thy days be filled with joy. I really should probably go speak with their leader. The Hall of Preservation. Deposit 1 credit. Beneath the sign is a thin, narrow slot. Well, we're not going to do that yet, because we don't have the key that we need. So you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go. Filthy terrain. 21 of them. 21 filthy terrain. That's the F word I'm going to use. Filthy terrain. Just wandered into the City of Sky. Apparently the Helizoid legions are all right with that. You know what? Actually, use your stupid poet's loot. You haven't used that in so... Oh no, we're just gonna... We're just going to be nuking everything, so that doesn't make any sense. Silent liar. Yeah, cast silence on him. Oh, right, you don't have silence. Well, son of a gun. Nuclear blast it is for you, then. Just a tiny one, because other people are casting nuclear blast. And hey, you know, even though I've always said there's no such thing as overkill, there's only kill. Yeah, I don't want to spend too many MP. Look at that. Angie, my favorite Valkyrie. Getting the job done. That's right, Blythe. You may be paralyzed, but you can still hear me saying I like her better. Demands, holy moly, 91,000. Hey, look, a level up for my favorite Valkyrie. Now she's even smarter. And more dexterous. And more hit points. And she's more hands and feet. Oh, Angie, you're all hands and feet. That's my gal. I mean, I'll give her more artifacts. Why not? Blythe? Oh, look, you're strong. And that's it. And you're still paralyzed. And you wonder why I like Angie more than you. Because she's more hands and feet. Hey, look, mythology. Fran. They're, getting better with your axe skill, even though I don't think I've ever given you an axe. What am I learning here? More mythology, thank you. Alright. And now we're just going to keep going this way, and then do. And 2 forward, turn to the right, go south, 1, 2, turn to the right, go west, turn to the left, south 1, turn to the left, 2 forward. I know I'm saying left, right, forward, backwards, and then east and west every so often. Isn't that confusing? And 1, turn, 2, turn, 2. Oh wait, only 1. Turn 1. Turn to the left, 1. And 1 more. Turn to the right, forward 2. Isn't this amazing? It's like listening to your GPS unit. 2 forward, turn to the right. Okay, just explore that because it's a room. Explore that. Look, it's just empty spaces. Hey, I haven't saved the game for a bit. Let's just do that. Done. Empty room. And some terrain. And savant guards. Huh. Well, filthy terrain. I'm just gonna fight. Actually, back up. Deirdre. Silence them. Fran and Edith, you just go nuts on those guards. You see, Terang, your problem here is you brought a bunch of scrubs to a fight. Man, and all that with Blythe still being paralyzed. This is why Mom and Dad like Angie better than you. Alright. Before us lies a stately, open-aired courtyard. Positioned about are a number of Helizoid guardians, silent and unmoving. In the center of the yard stands a lithe Amazonian figure of grand decor, an ornate plume of feathers upon her head, a scarlet cape wisping in the wind behind. I mean, I know what that word means, but this is really an arcaic usage of the word. Any case. Invisible wall before us, and these are not invisible, they are normal, visible, very visible moths. Blythe, you just stay paralyzed. Good job. That's right, you're going to use up all your MP on that. Very low fire MP, as you keep fizzling when you cast higher level spells, Deirdre. I mean, what the heck gives? Your oratory is maxed out. Stats shouldn't have any impact on your ability to cast a spell. I think you've been too busy lugging around instruments and not bothering to study your spell books very much. That's your problem, Deirdre. Hit the books. Fighty fight. Now we're here. And now we're gonna... You know, let's just actually... Unparalyzed Blythe, for crying out loud. There, that did the trick. Entering the courtyard, we face the noble Valkyrie. You know, except you have to go another step forward to actually encounter her. Welcome, strangers, to the ancient city of Higardia, city of sky, capital and bastion of our world, home of the Helizoid Legion, defenders of the Higardi. We are the guardians of the secrets of our ancestors, our duty to protect the charges entrusted us by the Great Maker, blessed be his name. Sworn to defend until the day our forefathers return for us, when we shall fly into the heavens to join them forevermore. And at last our long wait is soon to end, for the stars have aligned, the signs are clear, the time of the prophecy draws nigh. Though we are sworn not to assist those who would complete the great test, we can offer you sanctuary here while you are here. Others, like yourself, have already come. And while we do not know whom the fates shall choose, we are duty-bound not to interfere with the divine plan. I, Kelly, Dame Queen of the Helizoid, hail you, brave Crusaders. Let destiny prevail. Whew, there's a lot to unpack there. Alright, so these Higardi, who are members of the Helizoid legions, are also interplanetary travelers, it looks like. They came here with Funzang or after him, and are longing for the day when they leave. And I'm just gonna look at here. Are those slightly barely covered pixels of areolae up there? I don't know. Maybe it's just a bleeding over effect from her halter top, but I don't know. In any case, Fran, are you holding on to the Helizoid Legion banner? Yes, the Helizoid's banner. Give it. Thanks. This banner would not have been granted you without some achievement of valor and courage. While I am bound not to assist those who seek the great test, still may I award thee a boon for thy kindred deeds. Take then this pendant from my neck, that it should benefit you as you have done for us. And Fran got an item. Alright. And then let's look at what she's got. Credit cards, don't need those. Ring of Truth, don't need that. A Toadstone ring. I do not know what that does. Ring of Speed, pretty sure I know what that does. The Ring of Deafness, which should be Deftness, but Deafness, yo, my favorite rapper, Deafness. More energy gloves, a Lynx ring. I don't know what that does. Ring of Speed. Wait a minute. We already have a ring of... Yeah, we have multiple rings of speed. Okay. Ankh of Might, Ankh of Youth, Ankh of Wonder, Ankh of Purity, Sanctity and Healing, Cloak of Fortune. Huh. Wow, there's a lot of stuff I don't even know what it does. I guess what that means, folks. I'm gonna go to Angie. Yeah. Pool all our cash. Angie. Oh, it's only 187. I thought we had more. Alright, we already have a credit card somewhere in inventory, so I don't need to buy any more. Okay, the Ankh of Might will raise someone's strength. The Youth will raise vitality. Purity will raise someone's piety. Sanctity? No, Purity won't. Sanctity raises piety. Alright. Ankh of Might. Buy that. Thank you. Ankh of Youth. Buy that. And Sanctity. We buy that. Thank you. And hey, you know, let's talk. Deirdre, you're our talker. The test. The great test shall prove the truth of the prophecy, for only the ordained Crusaders may safely brave its perils without fear. If you are the ones the fates have chosen, then enter herein, the hall of the Crusaders, and let destiny prevail. Yes, let destiny prevail. Silly me trying to add capital letters. It's all caps. Let destiny prevail. It is both the response and the counter response. Who's Funzang? By his name, surely you be the heralds of the prophecy. Okay. I don't think we've been lore dumped for a while. Let's see if there's anything we get out of this. The divine plan, the living prophecy. All is foretold of the coming of the Crusaders, heralds of our deliverance. Reunited with our forefathers, our duty fulfilled, the circle complete. It is the dawn of the return of the great Maker. Tell me more, tell me more. Blessed be his name. Well, that was a little less than I wanted. Like, does he have a car? Tell me more, tell me more. In any case. Don't mention it. Well, in that case, I won't mention it anymore. You stupid, barely concealed breasts, lady. Well, in any case, later, Gator. Oh. One of these days, I'm going to actually just try that. I've never had good luck. One of my characters... Okay, I'm sure I've actually made one of my characters decent at legerdemain. Yeah, 37. Not horrible. Also not good. Yeah, 34. Now, why would she have legerdemain? I don't know, but I'm checking everyone. Except my Valkyries. They'd never waste any points on that. Because they've never been a class that could get... Yeah, they must have been a class that could get that, because they have sneaking. Nope, they don't have anything. Alright, what do I want to do here? Ankh of Might, you have a 16, you have got a 20. 20, 12, yeah, but Bishop doesn't, you don't, I mean, you attack a lot, but that's better to give it to my Valkyrie here. Ankh of Might, yep, invoke its power. Boom, now you're more strong. You had a 15 vitality, a 13 vitality, a 13, a 13, a 14. Wow. You dames are really slacking on the vitality. Okay. See, you have an 18 piety, a 15 piety, a 17, a 13, a 20, and a 12. You've never been a very pious person. Yeah, invoke it. Alright. Next, I think we'll buy... Okay, you need 3 points of dex. You need a lot of dex and speed. 5 points of dex, 2 points of dex, a lot of dex, well, 4 points of dex, 6 of speed, 1 of dex, and a little bunch of speed. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, put that back on. Thanks. Okay, we'll do that after we do the test of the Crusaders. All right. The Hall of the Crusaders. Entering the quiet courtyard, you face a familiar figure. Hey. Standing at the statue, it appears more ominous than before. The stone looks fresh, as if it were carved only yesterday, although a thick layer of rust around the base suggests it has been here a long time. You know, whoever they had working on the bases of these things really should have done a better job. I mean, I don't know how many centuries these things have stood, but they all seem to be rusty around the base. Gazing up into the face of the majestic figure, you detect no expression upon its face, and its eyes are dull and empty. Connie, detect something. Cool. Scraping off that thick rust, we unearth a metal... I mean, it's only rust. We're not digging up dirt, so we're not technically unearthing it. But I quibble. We unearth a metal plate at the foot of the statue engraved as follows: The First Test. As if by magic, a voice booms out of the mouth of the statue. I am the Creator, the Builder, the Father, the Prophet, the Maker. Yeah, the butcher and a baker, too. Many names have I, but only one may ye speak. Only one shall I recognize. What name do we utter? What's my name, bitch? What's my name? Poontang. The eyes of the statue soften slightly, then glow, and the familiar radiance of the figure returns, its eyes twinkling once more. Cool, so like, we did it, right? Yep. Entering the next courtyard, you face yet another likeness. And I'm gonna explore the whole room first. Standing at the statue, it appears more doubtful than before. The stone looks fresh, as if it were carved only yesterday, although a thick layer of rust around the base suggests it has been here a long time. Gazing up in the face of the majestic figure, you detect no expression on its face, and its eyes are dull and empty. And now Blythe detects something. See what happens when you're not paralyzed, lady? Scraping off the thick rust, we again unearth a metal plate at the foot of the statue. Upon the metal plate at the foot of the statue are a number of buttons, each with a rune inscribed thereon. Normally we would go through a bunch of puzzles here. We would usually go to another dungeon, like the dungeon we'll go to later. There we would use the star map, and we would compare it with a thing called the Galen Stone, which is a big monolith of stone in the dungeon. And we would figure out the order of what we're supposed to press here. But since I'm using the walkthrough, I know the order already. That's what I'm just going to share. It is pyramid, cross, serpent, dragon, wand, skull, gate, and then star. The eyes of the statue soften slightly, then glow, then the majestic radiance of the figure returns, its eyes twinkling once more. Whew. We are going to save. We're gonna... You know what, actually, we're gonna rest. I'm gonna buff after this, and I just figure I'll rest up beforehand. Effing birds! Whatever, fight. Guess these are actual black birds. Not vampire vultures, not dragon rooks. Nothing like that, just plain old silly birds. Alright, I think we're close enough to full. Angie, why don't you please bless us here? Not bless us, buff us. Alright, there we go. Got our buffs up. And now we're going to go to the next room. Once more we enter a courtyard to face a bearded statue. This time, however, we sense a movement from within the shadows. An encounter... Expert difficulty? 2 metadroids. What do we do? Let's hide. All our brave girls hide from the metadroids. Alright, now we can buff up. Fire shield. And not max. Blythe. You give us a bless, thanks. Actually, Blythe. Yeah, you give us the bless. Alright, Connie. How about you weaken them? You know what, Deirdre, let's try just to silence them. I don't know if their thing is a spell or not, but it was reduced, so maybe it's a spell. In which case the silence would work on them. Alright, Edith. You melt off their armor. And Fran, what the heck can you do that hasn't been done already? Missile shield? Yeah, why not? And go. Alright, well, we've got our fire shield and our missile shield. Let's just go nuts on them. Oh no, Fran, what the heck? Oh no, Fran's dead. Well, I don't like that. Let's try that again. Alright, we're all looking fine. Fran's full on hit points. Yep, same flavor text. Alright, this time. You fight. Blythe fight. Connie fight. Deirdre fight. Edith. Give us a bless. No, a bless, thank you. And Fran, you fire shield us, thank you. And now they're just death machines. I guess we haven't identified them yet. Ooh, hands off there, grabby droids. Blythe does not like being grabbed. Unless it's the right person. Alright, Edith, what can you do? Oh, you could armor melt. Not that I could tell that it did much, but hey, give it a go. And Fran... yeah, drop an acid bomb on him, sure. Oh! Deirdre sucked a crit. Metadroid is now just going nuts with its laser cannon. Ow. Well, maybe we'll take that death. Only the gods could comprehend what manner of beast be this. Gargantuan metal and exploding fires, never was such an unholy fiend conceived in all the maleficent hells. Still stunned with disbelief, you pray they don't come in pairs. They did. Lord. Alright. I've got a rod of necrology. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's just check. She's on her second life. Blythe's on her second life. Connie's still on her first. Congratulations. Deirdre's now on her second. Edith's on her second. And Fran's on her second. Okay, look at that. Connie is the lucky gal who hasn't yet died. Oh, for fuck's sake. Deirdre, I am so sorry about this. Hide. Oof. Alright. Let's toss a lot of healing over at Deirdre. There's also very low stamina. I mean, what the heck? You think getting killed and being resurrected makes you tired? Pfft. What the heck, man? That's crazy talk. Quit talking crazy. And go. Ah, sweet, sweet nuclear blast. Cut. All right, well, that's a pretty successful round of combat. And now we just fight. Yeah, sure, fight. Deirdre, give yourself more stamina. And Edith, why not? More stamina. And Fran, you just finish off that last one there. Alright, now we save. Let's talk to or look at the statue. Standing at the statue, it appears more peaceful than before. Yep, same. And now Andy's the one who detects something. Scraping off that stuff, the last test. Suddenly a voice emerges from the statue. Hail, mighty Crusaders! These trials have proven thy courage and wisdom. And ability to look up a walkthrough. Soon shall you face the final test, the test of the prophecy. Prepare thee well, for ahead lies a part of the key. Upon the flat stretch of pavement lying just ahead of the wall, we're probably supposed to be facing the other direction, you view the profile of a silver metal starship. It is old and a bit faded. They didn't get the right kind of paint coating then. But there is no mistaking that one of the steel hawks capable of soaring the depths of space. Approaching the vessel with caution, you wonder whether it might still fly, considering its obvious age. Apparently left here centuries ago by the originator of this crusade. You approach the ship. The ship is locked and sealed tight. A small round grill beside the doorway hatch appears to be the only means of access from outside the vessel. All right. let's talk. Angie. Poontang. The doorway hatch slides back, opening the entrance to the ship. The ship's doorway hatch is open. Do you wish to enter the ship? Game, you know me, I have not said no to any prompt like this yet. Entering the ancient spaceship, you look around. The interior of the ship is compact and simple, spacious enough for a dozen men, or half a dozen very fine babes. How to restore life to the slumbering bird, however, is not apparent. Do you wish to search the ship? I'd be lying if I said otherwise. You begin searching throughout the craft, looking for anything which might prove helpful. Upon the main console of the ship rests a small black box. Do you want to open the black box? I mean, it was humorous 30 episodes ago, but yes. Inside the box is a package of brown waxen wrappings. Carefully opening the package, you uncover a preserved piece of parchment. And Andy got an item. Do you wish to search some more? I mean, yeah, and I want to stick my hand in the Gom Jabbar too, so of course, let's do it. Examining the main console bank, you notice an odd indenture positioned to the left of the controls. Do you wish to stick something in the odd indenture? The indenture appears made to hold, and I totally missed that. Do you wish to search more? While examining the controls, you discover an inconspicuous button and press it. Pressing the button, a compartment opens up underneath the dash, within which lies a crested sapphire ring. I didn't even ask if I wanted to press the button. Suddenly, a booming voice emerges from the console. In your hands you hold the ring, a part of the final key. Carry it well, for it is a guardian of my secret. And Angie got another item. Do you wish to search some more? Searching carefully, you find nothing. Oh, well, that was lame. Exiting the ship, you are relieved to have discovered a potential means of exodus from this world, though there is some concern about your inability to fully comprehend its operation. Hopefully, sooner or later, you will stumble upon its secret. Hey, wait. We found a ship. Didn't Vi tell us to give her a call when we found a way off this? Whatever she said it was? Edith, are you carrying Vi's thing? No. Probably Fram. Comlink device? No. Vitalia's device. Here we go. No effect. I feel misled. Anyway, let's look at what we got. Map of the globe. Ah, no, that. Ring of the globe. I bet there's nothing special about the ring of the globe, is there? Nothing. It's a key item. That means it goes to Fran. It's stuff that we don't even need anymore. Helizoid pendant. I don't remember who I was going to give the Helizoid pendant to. That gives us another personal skill. Let me look up my notes and see who I was going to give that to. I believe I was going to give that to Connie. Yep. Alright, Connie, use the pendant. Yeah. She now has Eagle Eye. Of course, I did something, so let's save the game. Alright, Dame Kelly, we are here again to buy stuff. Trade. Angie, you got all the gold? Yes, let's buy. I really wonder what that toadstone ring does. Speed gives us speed. Deafness gives us dexterity. Link's ring, I think, increases our attacks. More ring of speed. Hey, the Ankhs are back. The Ankhs are back. Now there's gonna be some trouble. Hey now, the Ankhs are back. Let's buy one of those. Buy that. Buy that. Oh, well. Sorry, trade, Blythe, pool, buy. Sure. Blythe wants to be more pious. Sure thing. Oof, we are going to run out of gold. We will just buy one of those. Alright. Exit. Leave. Alright, what are we going to do? Your speed's only a 14? That doesn't do it for me, brother. Use it. Use it again. Use it, my friend. Alright. What else did you buy? Ankh of Might. Use it. Staff of, Ankh of Youth. Yep, use that. Alright, you're looking fine. You're looking good. Right. Gonna jack up your piety. Don't mind if you do. Alright. You're gonna increase your speed some? Sure. Get speedy. More speed. Speed, please. Alright, now dexterity. Or deafness, as the case may be. Hey. Don't know if I want to use the Link's ring on my Valkyries or not. So for now, I won't. Alright, they both have 19 dexterity and 17 speed. It's pretty awesome. Connie could use more dexterity. More dexterity. More dex and speed. More dexterity. Alright, so we can buy a few rings of deafness. 1, 2 points, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, no, I was going up to 18. So it's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 9, plus 9, 18, plus 3, 21. Oof, it's got to be 7 rings of deafness to buy. I don't have enough cash for that. She's going to take a whole ring of speed. She's going to take a ring of speed. Going to be 2 rings of speed. Alright, some of you folks are just going to have to do this on your own here. So my 2 rings of speed for my fighters, 1 ring of deafness. Yeah. And then have to rely on level ups for some... Ooh, gosh, I don't even have enough for 3 purchases. I guess... that to sell, that to sell. I guess I could just sell some of these things that I've been carrying around. Yeah. I mean, I'm never going to use those things. Okay, we'll sell stuff. Oh, wait, I have to trigger that. And there we go. Yep, we know who you are. Trade. Fran. Sell. That? Yes. That ain't worth much. Come on. Alright, then trade. Angie was? No, not buy. Sell. Don't need all these maps. Hey, at this point, if I need a map, I'll just come back here. 24, that's enough for 4 or 5 ring purchases. I'm never going to use those gloves. Let's just sell them. Nope, it still won't let me sell that. Okay. Back to Blythe. Pool our cash. Buy. I really wonder what that toadstone ring does. Some things I just never find out, I suppose. Weird that she has 2 rings of speed there. Exit, 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 leave. Blythe, take that ring of speed, give it to Angie. Angie, speed yourself up. I know. A little cheesy, but hey, I can increase my stats. I'm gonna do it. Remember, guys? Remember when we were early in the game? We were getting our ass handed to us by monks who would just keep casting debuffs, and the worst fight in the game against a few dozen spectral ravens. And I commented that I am not letting up on this game. I'm not ever going to go easy on it. Yeah, I mean that. Alright. You do that. Ah, no. Yes, okay. Alright, now you're cursed again. No. Alright, what do we got? You're all full on speed and dex. You're full on speed and dex. You could use a bit more dex. And more dex. And a lot more dex and speed. And dex. Okay, so everyone... except for my bishop here is full on speed. That's why she's so slow in initiative order. Alright, I can buy 2 amulets or ankhs of might that get your strength up, but I'll admit strength scores don't do much for your damage. I think you get +1 on your main hand at a 17 and +2 with an 18. I don't know what a 19 or 20 does, but it's not going to be a huge increase. I don't remember what Amulet of Rainbows does, but even if I try selling it, she won't give me what it's worth, I bet. Well, you know what, folks? I'm going to dither around with inventory and stuff here for a while. There's no need to hassle you with that. We'll see each other in the next episode. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.